All right, y'all. We've got 3 cans of just some whole kernel corn, and you can use any kind you want. If you like the white corn better, you can use white corn. You can use the sweet corn, whatever corn you got. But we are adding in some 2 cups of some cheddar cheese. This here is the 4-state one. So it's got some Wisconsin sharp cheddar, New York cheddar, California cheddar, Vermont cheddar. So whatever cheese you like, I just like those 3 flavors kind of mix well with this dip that we are making for you today, okay? And y'all, this dip, I made it last year for the Super Bowl, and Super Bowl will be coming up, or college, national championship will be coming up, and this is the perfect dip for that, okay? We got a block of some cream cheese that I'm just gonna kind of plop right on in there, get that down and good. And we're gonna use a second block. So 2 blocks of some cream cheese that we're just gonna press right on in. Just a little bit of some Daisy sour cream. I'm gonna do a nice little squiggle up and down. All right. And then I'm also gonna add some Taco Bell taco seasoning. And this is just for a little extra flavor. Sometimes people like to put some jalapenos or something spicy in this, but we're making it, family friendly, kid friendly. My kid doesn't like spicy stuff. So y'all, this is it for now. We're gonna put our lid on. This baby's gonna be on high for about an hour, and that'll give us just enough time to cook our bacon and chunk up this little queso. All right, y'all. We're halfway done with this corn dip, and I just want to show y'all how creamy it is before we start adding in these last little few ingredients, y'all. This dip is smelling so good. I have people waiting for this tonight, y'all. Okay, we're gonna try and mix this on up a little bit more. And then, because this kind of melts a little bit quicker than the other kinds, we're gonna do some queso fresco, and it'll kind of crumble for you. So we just do some chunks and just kind of throw it on in there. But this is gonna be nice and extra creamy, and it's really gonna complement that taco seasoning, okay? So even though I know it's gonna melt, we're just gonna kind of mix it in and get it nice and incorporated. And then while it was cooking, I went ahead and cooked and then crumbled up some bacon. I kind of got it a little burnty, so it's perfectly crispy. And then I don't know about y'all, but if you saw my post not too long ago, my secret ingredient is some lime juice. No salt needed, just a little tablespoon of some lime juice. And we're gonna mix that on up and wait for those little pieces of queso fresco to start melting. So, I'm gonna set this off to the side, get my lid back on, gonna leave it on there for about 30 more minutes, but keep checking because you don't want edges to get burnt.
Rolling.
All right, y'all, it's been about another hour. Look at this. I wish you could smell this kitchen right here, right now. So I'm gonna just give it a nice little mix. And y'all, I know it's boiling hot, but it is gonna be so good that we're just gonna have to try it. Now I only got some scoops, so I'm gonna open up my bag and get me a nice little bite. And hopefully I'm invited to the next party.